Hey everyone, welcome to Adventures in Acquisitions, and Adventures, whichever way you want it to go. My name's Andrew. We're looking at some Lord of the Rings. So I decided to jump into this. I saw some folks playing it at our local game store. My son and I were playing. I gotta get that a little bit better there. There we go. There's a good start to this opening. Yeah, we're playing at the local game store, and some of the folks brought some of the cards into their commander deck. We thought, wow, this was quite good. Some of the art that we saw. Oh, look at that. There's the box topper for Lord of the Rings. Why don't we just have a look, see what's in here. We'll crack this guy open. Yeah, I thought the art was looking good. How much we got in here? We just got the one? Yeah, we just got the one. Okay. Prance and Pony. So we'll throw that over there. Yeah, and then, okay, give you this. Looks like we got a Balrog and Gandalf doing their thing. Yeah, set boosters. Okay, so let's pull some out here. Stack them up. And we saw some of the other folk playing with these, so we thought, well, let me try this. I'm going to use some of these cards for building commander deck. So we got some commander stuff to use. Art card. Let's see, how does this go? Looks like we have our 1, 2, 3, 4. Got our commons on the back. Okay, we got Stone, Ringo South. I do like the circle on that with the ring artwork. Prince Imahil and Strider. All right, there's Strider. Okay. Yeah, I do enjoy the Lord of the Rings, the movies and stuff. I always found them quite enjoyable. Read the books when I was quite a bit younger. Let's see here. The Balrog. Look at that. Avatar Demon. And yeah, so I thought with Final Fantasy coming out, there's a good opportunity to throw some of these cards together into the Final Fantasy's commander set that we have. So we can give that a try. And okay, we got a Saruman of many colors. Awesome. Just do a scan through her card. Okay. Yeah, this is a good little set to go with the Final Fantasy stuff. Boom, look at that. Spiteful Banditry. Okay. Yeah, so it can blend a couple of the universes together. Press of the enemy. Oh, and we got here Saruman the White Hand at our disposal now. Okay. Yes, a few more packs than I thought in here. How many do we got? Does it actually give me a number? I don't know if it actually gives me a number. These are just set boosters. I'm not going to open them all. I'm going to keep some because my son likes to crack them as well. So I'm going to use these in the commander decks, but also build some like pauper decks. So if we got a lot of like basic common cards, I was looking to build some of those into pauper decks and possibly sell them online to build, you know, these special theme decks. Okay, interesting. So I guess we get some different cards from other sets out of Magic 10. Huh, okay. Boromir. Yeah, I do like Lord of the Rings. I read the book when I was a kid. The books. I did start with Hobbit and did watch there's the old animated versions that they have. So we got Hobbit, the old animated version of The Hobbit. Took a look at that. When did that come out? Like maybe way back into the 70s. I got a game plan again, seeing different set symbols here. I don't know all the set symbols because I was away from the game for a while, then came back to the game. Fall of Gilgalad. Yeah, so... Yeah, so I got like getting back into Magic after quite a number of years. Magic mini games. So I guess you get these interesting things. There's the foil, and then Galadriel. Legolas. Okay. So good. There's some good legendary creatures in here. Helps with some of the commander synergies that I have going, especially so many legendary creatures coming out of Final Fantasy. There's a lot of some synergistic benefits that we can use with those cards. Okay, yeah, I see there's got a Magic 11 there. It's like, oh, okay, good, some nice lands. I do like the lands, you know. Boromir. So like the going back and seeing the lore from the books and remembering back to the characters while they're going on the journey to Mount Doom. Orcs. Lots of orcs. Halfling. Oh, a golem. Alright. Got a golem. Okay. You cannot pass. Yeah, awesome. And I like the maps that they have on the lands. I found that's quite entertaining. Yeah, gonna build, there's a lot of commons that we have. We can build those into some pauper decks, or create some commander decks. The ring, I guess that's a token. Oh, good. I like getting the foil on the rare. That's always a nice thing to get. Smiggle. Precious. That's good. Got a few rares in there. And then the commons. Okay, just a really basic forest there. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot that you can learn from these old stories. We don't quite have the stories. Things have changed a bit these days. There's a lot that I learned as a kid with the stories in Lord of the Rings. You know, a lot of that good versus evil type conflict that arises, and you know, things that you can look up to when you're younger. You have the heroes, the heroines, seeing how the characters are. Like, oh good, there's a nice Arwen card. She looks a little... I'm gonna move it out there. Yeah, it's just the way that it's... I want to make sure the camera's not blurred when looking at that. But good, yeah, you know, some of these characters that I grew up with, nice to see, like having Arwen there. And, oh, interesting. So that's an old set. The book, I'm trying to remember that book. That was back when... a year on it, 1997. Yeah, I was playing Magic back then. I started playing in 1993. Did have a moment of alpha, but then nobody was playing it, and the store said it's just a demo game. Just trying it out, see if people like the game. Oh, congratulations, thanks for the soul from Magic 15. Yeah, so I played when Magic was demoing, and I was fortunate to have a local game store. It was more like an office stationery store that was that had an interesting... It's funny because it was called... Your tagline was, it is a very interesting store. It was called Rams in a place in Ontario, St. Catharines, Ontario, and Brian, may he rest in peace, he was awesome bringing all these games to us. Guy was ahead of his time for getting us into these games. But when I had the alpha packs, and I remember he had the flip chart up, and he drew out the magic symbols, and grab some more packs here. And I was looking at that, and he's kind of encouraging us to play the game, but it was like $20 to get a pack of the alpha cards at the time. I did splurge, and I got a pack of the cards, but you know, none of my friends were playing it. Thought, well, you know, somebody wanted the cards because I guess they were hard to get at the time. I didn't know. Okay, nobody's playing it, so somebody bought the cards back off of me, and you know, when I was a kid at that age, $20 is $20. That's a lot of money. Back when I was a teen. But then what happened is the game did gain some prominence, and all of a sudden, everybody was playing it. They went to university. All my friends most of them were a year ahead of me. Gone to university, so by the time I got in, they're like, look at this game. Played it in high school, and they carried it through to university. Yeah, so then I got into it. One ring to rule them all. Yeah, I finally started to get into it. Legends was out at that time, so I started to grab some Legends. They had the Dark as well. We're rolling into the Dark. That was a new one that came in. So we started to grab some Dark. Really liked Dark. You know, it was kind of a dark set. Yeah. Felt kind of powerful as well as a set. Playing the Dark. Definitely Legends too. Legends was just punching everything in the nose. There's Gandalf the Grey. Yeah, you know, for Magic at that time, we thought Legends was remarkably powerful, and we all wanted to jump in and make sure we got in on the set, even though it was rolling out. And I remember when Brian, he moved the game store and he set up in another location, and he was able to pop a box of Legends out because he was able to procure an additional one. And we all went crazy over it. The moment we heard they had Legends, the friends were calling the friends, and next thing you know, we're hopping in the car trying to get to that game store so we get the last pack of Legends, and that was it. We came falling into the store and got our hands right into that and slammed those decks over onto the cashier. No, they weren't behind any wall or anything. We could just go up and we could grab the packs and slam them up on the counter to purchase them. So I got a few packs. I made sure I brought a big chunk of change to lock in what I could lock in. Let's see how many we got here. Let's keep a couple there. Let's do that. Let's keep a couple back there and do that. And yeah, I'll open a couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can open some with my son just so we can have some fun with these. Yeah, so that was it for Legends. After that box got cleared out, it was off to clearing the dark. Now, for me, then that's when I went all in and bought a box of Fallen Empires when it came out, and that was a bit of a letdown after. We had Arabian Nights, Antiquities, Legends, the Dark. Yeah. Fallen Empires was quite a bit of a letdown from art was nice. Really liked the art on Fallen Empires, but overall the power level just seemed, after going through those other sets, seemed quite off. Yeah, so just kind of in summary here, closing up. Look at that, the Wrath King. More legendary creatures, awesome. Yeah, this is really good. So, yeah, I thought I'd share this with you, tell you a bit of a story about Magic of ages past, and now I can get my son into it, and we can enjoy our time with this. So, yeah, thanks for watching me crack open some packs, and see you in the next video.